welcome to the Season 10 reunion!
I'm super excited right now.
We want to welcome the 150 former participants from the past 10 seasons of Love is Blind.
Wow. It just brings back so many great memories seeing all of your faces. It's making the ladies emotional.
Oh.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. Right to jail, right away.
I see Micah and Jess out there.
When you realize what you missed out on, you are going to need your EpiPen.
I see what you're doing. So punny.
We also have Megan Fox here tonight.
You ever get told you look like a celebrity?
Yeah.
I do too. I don't even know if it's MGK's wife.
Megan Fox.
No ma'am, no ma'am, no ma'am.
Also Leo and his watch.
Dave, sorry to hear your sister still couldn't make it to the reunion. A warm welcome to the married couples, Brett and Tiffany,
Zach and Melissa,
Chelsea and Kwame,
Amy and Johnny,
Daniel and Taylor,
Garrett and Taylor.
How great is this?
Cameron. Hey, buddy, we understand Lauren is home with the baby.
Aww. Now we have some business to get down to together.
It's about damn time.
Vic and Christine, their relationship is up there with one of the most pure and beautiful love stories that we have seen in the 10 seasons of Love is Blind.
I agree.
Your line
Well, I can't see you, but I see you.
was one of the most beautiful and eloquent ways of putting together in a nutshell this experiment.
Hell yeah, absolutely.
Yeah, Vic, thanks for making us all look bad.
Christine painted a picture of kindness, lovingness, someone who was selfless. So it was just colors coming together in a way where I'm like, man.
Oh, that's beautiful.
How'd you feel about being the couple that was chosen to go to Malibu?
I think it made sense.
Totally.
Even my friends told me, like, you're too boring to be on reality TV, you know?
Wow, really, you guys?
I was here to find my person, and I got that. So I was more than happy.
I'm happy you're happy.
And so happy that you guys chose to continue to share your story with all of us and with the world.
I know, me too.
Christine lived over in Cleveland. I was in Columbus. We're now just putting a home together in Columbus.
Oh, that's great.
The best part of living with Christine is that the home is a home.
My best part, I think, is just getting to come home to him every day.
Oh, that's sweet.
You guys are nauseatingly perfect. On person, it's even more impactful.
Oh.
Vic addressed your father. Have you spoken to him, and has Vic met your father?
That's a good question.
Yeah, Vic was a huge part of that. That was actually one of the first things I think we did after the wedding.
Oh, really?
I got to meet with my dad, and then towards the end, my dad asked me if I was dating anybody, and I was like, oh. Vic actually came in and got to meet him, and we broke bread together, and we've seen him a couple times now.
That's amazing.
I've forgiven him, so I have that weight off my shoulders thanks to Vic.
I love that.
How has your first year of marriage been?
It lasted 4 months.
Holy shit.
I feel like a lot changed in that period of time.
Oh yeah?
There were trust issues from previous boyfriends. I was constantly trying to repair a trust that I didn't break. That took a toll.
Yeah, I can understand that.
Did you guys ever move in together after the
We did
altar?
not.
You didn't.
Why?
It's really difficult to trust somebody when they are only coming up on the weekends instead of like moving in.
That ain't right.
If I'm with somebody I love, I don't really care where I live. I'm not focusing that on like where my friends are. Why wouldn't he want to be cuddled up with his wife at the end of the night?
She's got a point.
I would drive out there after work, make dinner for you to say, well, those visits don't even count. Like, why am I going to keep putting effort in when you don't appreciate it? 1 month after we got married, I invited you to a wedding. You showed up, missed the whole ceremony, got blacked out in the first 30 minutes.
What?
Fell asleep at the table and then tossed me out in the lobby.
Oh.
I was the best man at the wedding. Like, that's fucking humiliating.
That's fair to say.
And then on top of these arguments, consistently crossing boundaries with the screaming at me, disrespect with you, not showing up to created an environment where I was uncomfortable even sharing how I felt with you. It was not a healthy relationship. To push it past that time would have been irresponsible for all of us.
Yikes.
Emma's amazing. We formed an amazing bond, actually. It's just Amber
You didn't even say bye to her.
Hi.
You know how hurt she was about that? She literally...
I understand. I felt terrible about it too. Like, I don't know how to handle that.
Oh really?
I had to explain this to Emma. It's like, don't come in somebody's life if you're gonna do that. I told you.
And
A few moments later.
What is something that you feel that you can take away from your experience on Love is Blind?
I had an army of women. Just the amount of care was incredible.
That's what I love to see.
You were a little bit of a mama bear to Jess because you were the one that spoke your mind to Chris at that party. I think honesty
still
is
hate
maybe
you.
always...
I do feel like Jordan is a good guy. I don't think he is one of those guys that's like a Chris. And I'm not trying to pick on you again, Chris. I do still hate you, but you're not like a Chris. You know what I mean?
okay.
You're not an overall douchebag. Vic's a great guy. Connor is so amazing. Like, I don't really have much terrible things to say about you.
You'll take that. Thank you. That was a win, Mike.
A win is a win. A win is a win. I don't care what y'all say. A win is a win.
Bree, you spent a fair amount of time knocking Connor for being a brat guy, so to speak.
Yep. Yes.
Do you feel bad about the way you talked about him at times through this whole experience?
I hope so.
I realize that there's also a fine line of making sure that you're not beating somebody down by those little pokes of fun at somebody.
That's good to hear. That's good to hear.
Where are you guys at today in your relationship?
We are still together, actually.
Whoa! That's great.
One person who said he challenged Bree was Chris. Connor, what'd you think?
He doesn't even cross my mind ever.
Okay.
I think I was just in awe. I was in shock.
I bet, yeah, I bet.
I know it's a weird experiment too. Like, we all dated each other, so I was like, I'll give him some grace.
Yeah, no, I guess.
She told me what he said, and then when I saw it, I'm just like, undercutting your buddy that in confidence tells you stuff to try and get the girl, I don't think it's ever worked.
Yeah, that was dumb. Stupid. Yeah, that was dumb.
Is there anything left unsaid that you'd like to say to Chris?
Nah. Okay.
On behalf of Connor and Jess, I take full accountability in apologizing. It should have never gotten that far.
Agreed. Agreed.
Where do you see your relationship going now with Connor?
Oh, the altar.
According to Chris, for things to work out, sometimes you need to work out.
That was funny. Ha ha ha.
You managed to do something this season that had never been done. You managed to piss off all the ladies and all the men on this stage.
That's for sure.
And watching it back for Vanessa and I was absolutely brutal. We had to walk away from the television a few times.
Oh, damn.
As a man watching that back, what was going through your mind?
Obviously, we'd like to know about it.
Watching it back was tough.
Oh, okay.
I'm not proud of a lot of those moments.
Is that it?
Connor just illustrated for us how close the two of you were during filming. And then to turn around and do that to him.
Just a clown.
And then after the fact, go over to him and bro it up like nothing ever happened.
Ugh, I know, right?
Just not sure what it says about you. That's probably for you and a therapist to figure out. I promise you it's not good.
Absolutely not. That's a full-on no.
I'm sorry I disrespected you and putting Bree in that situation as well and was just way too maybe aggressive in that moment.
You think? No.
I'm not asking for forgiveness. I just want you guys to know like I'm truly sorry.
That's better.
Back to the getaways. Why were you so complimentary to Jess about your physical connection if you had doubts about your physical connection?
That's a good question.
We just met each other for the first 24 hours. We had this amazing connection. I didn't want to put like negative thoughts in my head.
All right, if you say so.
When somebody has deep insecurities, the human reaction to that is to try to bring somebody else down.
Yeah, it's true.
What do you think some of those insecurities were?
Finances, not feeling stable, huge bravado and dominance and alpha
Yikes. Ow, yeah, you hate to see it.
Did that make you insecure? Seeing her success and seeing where she'd established herself in her life?
That had nothing to do with the decision I made.
Right. What do you want to say to Chris right now?
Oh, nothing to Chris.
I guess, girl.
Ashley, Priyanka, and Bree had a lot to say to Chris.
I don't care if she's a neurosurgeon or if she's a
okay.
$100 million trust fund. I need someone like that does Pilates. I've been with girls who don't work out, but they're also like 5'11" and they're taller than me.
I see.
There's a thing like when you're like having sex with someone, it's like pheromones. I tried it multiple times and just wasn't there, and I'm like, I could not do that for the rest of my life. It doesn't need to be 100%, but it was the worst I've ever had in my life.
Screaming.
Hey, yo! Yo, whoa!
We should also like do something together. Like just me and then us three.
Have you lost your mind?
I'm on nobody's side with anything.
Oh, interesting.
I know I would have showed up differently for them. That was the only part that really hurt me.
Hiya.
I love you, Jess, and I will say,
I know, and
I did not stand up enough for you.
Nope.
I think, we were all so shocked still.
Okay.
Well, I'm here with one of the guys from the pod squad. Hi, hair mom. Who? He's a handsome doctor. He found love with someone on the stage.
What?
Congratulations, Jess.
So happy for you.
Hell yeah.
Harmel and I had a very deep connection in the pods.
Oh, really?
It took a long time for us to actually just sit down, just the two of us. And he was like, I know who I am and I know what I want and it's you.
Ooh.
I don't know why I got a second chance with you, but I did, and I'm not taking it for granted. You are everything, Jess, and I'm proud to have you next to me.
Cheers to that.
Nike! I was wondering if you were at all surprised by Emma's yes.
Yeah.
Really?
We had talked prior, and we both felt that we were not in the right position to say yes.
Is that right?
4 to 5 weeks is not enough time for her for something as serious as children.
He's not wrong.
We both agreed that what we would do is say no and continue to explore one another and still try to answer those tough questions.
Right.
So on the biggest stage in front of family, loved ones, I just felt blindsided.
For realskies?
In the moment, I could not wholeheartedly say yes.
I see.
I just couldn't. So I didn't go the emotional route. I went the logical route.
Good call.
We always encourage couples not to make a decision before the wedding.
That just defeats the purpose.
You truly don't know for certain how you feel until you are standing at the altar before all of your family and friends.
I mean,
What made you say yes?
I loved you so much. If I said yes, like, we would have had kids eventually.
You think so?
I thought that saying yes was a declaration of kids.
Absolutely not.
For me, that switch up made me think, if it's so easy to switch up on something like that, down the road, is she gonna switch up in emotion?
Have you seen anybody at this point?
No, I truly discovered so much about myself and the girl. After we ended things, I went straight to therapy and it's been great.
Oh, wow. Good for you.
I am seeing somebody. It's been amazing. She's amazing.
Cheers to that.
Your story kept changing. That maybe made Ashley less confident.
Can you point to the changes?
That's not hard.
I think it was a lot of gaps and timelines with Austin.
I don't see there were gaps. I don't know.
Oh, interesting.
The only real time those questions were asked were when the cameras were rolling.
You're saying that she wanted to
Trap
trick
him?
you or trap you?
You know.
Potentially.
For realskies?
Do you feel like you were completely honest with Ashley?
Ashley isn't in my head with me completely. In my head, a lot of those things were understandable.
I think for sure.
To be clear, at any point, were you lying?
No.
Okay.
At the mixer, you literally tell me to my face, no, I didn't tell you that because I didn't want you to ask a billion questions.
Where did you fly in here and was being said?
I'm pretty sure you told me you flew in from Cleveland.
You have a billion questions that they're not relevant to this entire process.
So.
I was like, well, look at us now. I'm asking a billion plus one questions because you didn't tell me the truth from the get-go. And if you would just be honest with me, tell me like you f***ed up, I'd be like, okay.
It's pretty simple, man.
What were you here for?
To find a wife, I just didn't see any.
Damn.
You proposed to somebody,
I did. And
so you did think you found a wife.
emotionally, yes.
So you're saying when the reveal happened, that's when you didn't see a wife.
Correct.
Wow.
So you're saying the physical is the thing that caused you to walk away from this.
I'm saying that was the first domino to fall.
Oh, boy.
You can clearly see the transition to like, oh, she's fantastic, she's beautiful. We get to Mexico, and all of a sudden it's like, she doesn't have brown hair.
Right? Crazy stuff. Discuss that.
There were some issues that were not visual that didn't make this relationship healthy, in my opinion.
Like what?
I'm listening.
You've mentioned your ex for 5 years that has cheated and lied to you, and I hate that for you.
Okay.
I don't think you gave me a chance to actually outperform those patterns. I think you were looking for those patterns because you didn't fully heal from that yet.
I see.
Let's talk about your dad, Ashley. Do you think that Alex ever stood a chance when he was grilling his questions?
If you would have answered his questions in a better way, your answers always seemed so rehearsed. And
That's
I think,
a problem?
yeah, because it's like you're chat GPTing every answer that you have.
You never let your guard down. If you let a moment of vulnerability truly come out, I bet you would surprise yourself.
Okay, I appreciate that.
Of course you do.
The conversation about not having sex during her cycle.
Oh my God, I never want to talk
Looking
about
back
this again.
on that,
Can we not?
well, we have to.
Hell yeah.
Was that a reason to avoid the intimacy? Because I think what you do know is other ways to not get pregnant.
I think there were a number of emotional kind of things that didn't lead to intimacy. I think that's fair to say.
Sure. Yeah, that makes sense.
I think we can agree that you guys should not have gotten married.
Absolutely.
At the altar, Ashley, you said everything you wanted to say. Was that a full intention to say that at that moment?
Yeah.
Okay.
It was everything that I had ever wanted to say. Like, I deserved better.
Yeah.
His answer does not matter to me. This
Oh,
is
okay.
my message. Do better.
You go, girl. You go, girl.
I did feel blindsided in that moment. I thought I reacted, with a level of professionalism in that moment that I was pretty happy with.
Sure.
You could have been very civil of, hey, I appreciate your time. It just wasn't it, because that's candidly how I felt.
Boy, bye.
Brittany, you guys called off your wedding. You seemed really calm. Do you think that you were holding back?
I was trusting the person that told me he loved me. And I was very surprised to hear some of the things that he said.
She had pre-bought a wedding dress. Were you gonna get married regardless if it was me?
Oh, I mean, I guess you have a point. I told him I had bought a wedding dress beforehand, and if that was something that was an issue for him, you should have left me all the way alone.
Simple as that.
Also said that I was a shadow, which I found very offensive. I gave him so much space.
It's true.
For him to say those type of things about me was highly confusing to me.
I will be pissed too.
Felt like you were giving Brittany the impression that you guys could potentially have a future together.
Yeah,
Do you think you were misleading her?
Yup.
Looking back at that interview, I could have handled it better and just been more direct with her and honest with her.
Yeah, no honey!
I also, too, was trying to see it through. I just felt like there was a lot of pressure on me.
Poor you. Do you think that he was gaslighting you?
Yeah. As soon as he walked out of my doors, he was done with the relationship, and he still dragged it out for weeks. This is an issue with men! Men!
I'm just curious, Brittany, when did you truly realize that the relationship was over?
Go on.
2.5 weeks after filming finished, I texted him and I said, if you no longer want to be in this relationship, can you just be honest with me so I can move forward? He called me and said, no, I'm sorry, I'm just processing a lot. I still want to be in this relationship.
Wow. Okay.
A few days later, he was going on a work trip, is what he told me. He, in fact, did not go on a work trip.
I'm sorry, what?
He went to Austin with a few of the girls from the cast.
Whoa.
A few days after he got back from his work trip, he came over and he said he felt like he couldn't show up for me and disappeared.
Damn.
Or who was there on this trip?
Bree, Ashley, and then Pre was out there.
Interesting.
Connor, why were you not on this trip?
I thought it was a girls' trip.
Devo is a good friend to us. It wasn't anything. This is just like us going, and Connor hates flying, so.
I see.
He had made it clear that you guys had called it off.
If I would have known that Brittany thought he was on a work trip, I would have for sure been like, girl, what's going on?
Okay. Those conversations prior, that was kind of me saying we were done.
No, not really.
You came and ended our engagement after you had already taken the trip. We were not done.
Oh my God, that drama.
This is Brittany's dad, and I think he wanted to chime in on the situation.
This is gonna be interesting.
Did you lie to me?
Lie about what?
Are you ready to marry my daughter?
At the time, I truly thought I was.
OCP. Oh, child, please.
She gave you 5 options to get out. Why didn't you?
That's a great question. I've been wondering that myself.
I don't like to quit on relationships.
It's not a game.
No, it's not. No.
I got some exciting news. I am going to be a father this year.
Congratulations.
Are you just dating someone, or are you guys engaged?
We're engaged.
Congratulations.
We were especially excited when we heard Zach and Bliss announce that they're expecting baby number 2. Yay! You don't know the gender yet, do you?
No, we don't, and we're actually gonna find out today, though.
I can't wait!
Unfortunately, this Christmas, my grandma got diagnosed with stage 4 cancer.
Oh.
We were able to tell her about the baby before she passed. It was just really important that she would have some kind of connection to the baby.
It's so sweet of you.
She filmed a little video and a message that we haven't seen, and she's gonna tell us if it's a boy or a girl.
Wow.
Boy!
Congratulations!
You have your baby girl, and now you're gonna have a baby boy.
Yeah, I'm excited.
Of course, duh.
I'm so excited to see him and Galileo, and she's totally gonna boss him around.
Vic and Christine, you guys never seem to get into any arguments.
Which is good.
Has any little pet peeve come up between you? and
Any
anything
snoring?
So Christine has the most amount of socks I've ever seen. Every night she goes to sleep, she has socks on her feet. We never have any foot-on-foot action. It's like a serial killer is sleeping next to me.
What about you, Christine?
He has a mild Angry Bird addiction. The man can't throw away a piece of trash normally. It gets wadded up in a ball and shot over and over and over until it goes into the trash can.
Groba! These pet peeves are very mild.
Yeah, if socked feet and Angry Birds is all you guys have to worry about, you're off to a very good start.
I agree. How has your life changed in a way that you never expected?
I'm just so much happier. I'm lighter. I feel safe.
Oh, God, that's good.
God has presented me with the greatest gift that can be in Christine. He put her in my life for a reason. season. We're in a covenant, and we're gonna do the best we can in this life to love each other and love others. That's the biggest change, to the nth degree.
That is absolutely beautiful, and I'm moved.
We have a little surprise for you.
What is it? Tell me. We'd like to surprise you with a special honeymoon in honor of being able to file taxes jointly for the first time.
Yes, that's amazing.